Hello, my name is Craig from the Daily Craig, and I am so excited to launch our new series for the month of May called 500 Today. This is going to be a daily video where we talk all things about the Indianapolis 500 and everything going on at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. My name is Craig. I am here on the west side of Indianapolis, about 7 miles from the track. It literally can take me maybe 15 to 20 minutes from my driveway to parking to get to the track. So I'm going to be doing this show every single evening here from our office. Unfortunately, I did not qualify to get a media pass, so I will be here, and we're not going to use any of the video or any of the images or anything that the Speedway and the track have obviously copyright obligations and things like that. So if you're looking for full video replays and stuff, that's not what we're going to do. But what we are going to do is we're going to talk about what's going on tomorrow, what happened today, and really keep our sights set for the Indianapolis 500, which is Memorial Day weekend. So first off, today is Thursday, May the 12th. Tomorrow, everything really gets going out there. We've got the GMR Grand Prix practice and qualifying. The NTT INDYCAR Series takes on the action-packed IMS road course. Basically, gates open tomorrow at 7:30 a.m., close at 6 p.m. First off in the morning from 8 to 8:30, we got the Cooper Tires USF 2000 qualifications. So the USF 2000, we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23 entries. Some good drivers here. Jackson Lee, which is the son of Kevin Lee, that does a lot of the broadcast for the IndyCar Series. He's racing. He's worked his way up through the kart series. Alex Quinn is an up-and-coming rookie. I mean, there's a lot of drivers here that Billy Frazier from New Zealand, Nikki Hayes from California. I mean, you can kind of go through the list. Everything is at usf2000.com. That's where the entire entry list is. But basically, they start everything off right out the gate. Qualifications, boom, here we go. Indy Pro 2000 goes from 8:45 to 9:15. Same thing, right into qualifications. There we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 drivers ready to roll. So, not a lot of names that you recognize if you're not in the racing world. It is something where, excuse me, these are developmental series. So these are the up-and-coming drivers that we'll hear about in the IndyCar Series here in the near future. Again, they're at indypro2000.com. Check them out. But they're really the first two that get it going tomorrow. They're out there, they're qualifying, and they're okay. So once we get the Cooper Tire USF 2000 qualifications out of the way, Indy Pro 2000 qualifications, 9:30 to 10:30, the NTT IndyCar Series practice is ready to roll. So with this, the stars of the IndyCar Series are here. We've also, let's just kind of go through. Joseph Newgarden, Scott McLaughlin, Dalton Kellett, Pato O'Ward, Elio, Juan Pablo Montoya comes back. Felix Rosenquist, Marcus Ericsson, Scott Dixon, Alex Palou, Tatiana Calderon, Will Power, Kyle Kirkwood, Graham Rahal, David Malukas, Connor Daly, Rinus VeeKay, Colton Herta, Alexander Rossi, Romain Grosjean, Devlin Del Francesco, Christian Lundgaard, Jack Harvey, Jimmy Johnson, Takuma Sato, Simon Pagenaud, and Callum Ilott. Callum Ilott, number 77. So, with that, how many we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27 drivers. So it's going to be a full field. Those guys get out for their first practice from 10:30 to 11:30. So it's going to be great to see them actually, actually taking the track. Jimmy Johnson, his first run here at Indy. Montoya's back, and then the usual suspects, right? Will Power, Newgarden, Scotty D. Usual suspects will be there. 10:45 to 11:30, Indy Lights practice number 1. Those guys, we've got 14 cars out there. Now, these are some guys that you're going to start to recognize. They've either been in the race here before the Freedom 100. They've been in a few other kind of minor league racing series. There's 14 of them. Check them out. IndyCar.com. They're the Indy Lights guys. So Christian Rasmussen is one. Daniel Frost, Matthew Brabham. Let's see who else we could recognize. Linus Lindquist. There's quite a few there that you would recognize, but we're not going to go deep into that. There's a ton of other great vlogs and great podcasts that really go deep into each driver and their team and everything like that. We're kind of keeping that high level here with what we're doing. 11:15 to noon, got an autograph session. Cooper Tires USF 2000 race number 1. So those guys are qualifying in the morning from 8 to 8:30. They're racing. They are right out of the gate. 11:45 to 12:30 is the schedule. Indy Lights has an autograph session from 12:30 to 1. Those are always interesting to get to because those kids, I call them kids because they're younger, those guys love to talk. They love to talk about what's going on, talk about your interest in the race. You can get some really good autographs and kind of keep those, and then you've got the Stars of Tomorrow autographs right there. 12:45 to 1:45, we've got the IndyCar Series practice number 2. Indy Lights qualifying from 2 to 2:30, and then the Indy Pro 2000 race number 1, 2:45 to 3:45. By now, the timing is going to get off, so that's going to get pushed a little bit. From 4 to 5:15, we've got the IndyCar Series qualification and the Fast 6. The Indy Lights race number 1 is from 5:30 to 6:30. So tomorrow, if you're going out to the track, you're going to see practice. You're going to practice by the big guys. You're going to see qualifications by the Indy Lights, the Indy Pro 2000, and the Cooper Tires USF 2000. And then you're also going to see the 3 races. Those 3 actually get going and race tomorrow. So it's a full day at the track. There's going to be 3 fantastic races after 3 fantastic qualification sessions. And we're going to know who's on point, who's number 1 for the IndyCar race, the GMR Grand Prix for Saturday. So we're going to have the qualifications and the Firestone Fast 6. The rules continue to change here and there, but really everybody qualifies, and then the top 6 kind of go for a shootout to see who's on the pole. So it's going to be a great day, and hopefully the weather cooperates. Right now, it looks like the weather is actually going to be pretty decent tomorrow. Friday, 86, sunny, really good day. Saturday looks kind of crappy, 82 degrees, 60 to 70% chance of rain. So we'll see what happens there. Tomorrow out at the track, like I said, it is open from 7:30 to 6. Tickets are $20. So they start at $20. So go buy a ticket, get out there, sit out in the infield and enjoy a day. It's going to be great weather. It's going to be a welcome sight, really. There's a great Back Home Again in Indiana commercial for the 500 that David Letterman does the narrating. Elio's there. It's just a fantastic video talking about everybody coming back together. This is going to be that first day where we're really truly going to feel that. We're really going to truly feel, we're back to normal here. Everybody's back. The track is going to be packed. This weekend is going to be huge. There's going to be some great crowds out there, and from all the pictures and everything, it looks amazing. Looks like the grounds have been fantastically updated. Looks like Roger Penske continues to put his thumbprint on things, getting things repainted, kind of refurbished. So it's going to be a great weekend out there. But all the information you can find is at IndianapolisMotorspeedway.com. Also, everybody's on the Twitterverse, obviously. If you're looking for the Speedway They're just at IMS. They've got a lot of good stuff out there. They're who you need to follow as you're leading into the month of May, basically. They're telling you all about what's going on and keeping you abreast of everything going on out the track. So another piece of information, Tyrese Halliburton from our Pacers here. He will be in the two-seater with Mario Andretti on Saturday. It'll be quite an experience. I think I've never done the two-seater, on the side. I've obviously never done it leading into a race. Very few people have, but it's going to be very, very cool to see his reaction. That's always the best part. These pro athletes that are tough and determined, and they're nothing phases them, and then they get in there, and that's Mario tries to scare them a little bit. So anyway, let's see here. The NDGP, kids 15 under are free with an adult GA ticket. That's huge. Stay for the post-race track walk so you can see the yard of bricks yourself. This is what the Speedway does amazing. I'm getting closer. This is what the Speedway does better than anybody else. They let you actually be part of the race, part of the tradition, part of walking the track afterwards. That's huge. So if I've got a 14-year-old, 13-year-old, I actually have a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old. If I buy a GA ticket, my wife buys a GA ticket, they're for free. So that's brilliant marketing. Get them in the door, and hopefully they fall in love with the sport that we love. So anyway, let's look at the schedule one more time. Bright and early tomorrow, we've got USF 2000 qualifications, Indy Pro 200 qualifications. Then we've got practice for the IndyCar guys, Indy Lights practice, Cooper Tires USF 2000 race, another IndyCar Series practice, Indy Lights qualification, Indy Pro race, IndyCar qualification, and then the Indy Lights race. So it's going to be a busy day at the track. It's going to be fantastic. I wish I could be out there. I really do. But I will be watching, just like you, if you're not going to be watching everything through the Twitterverse and everything online, following the live timing. And I just can't wait. So thanks so much for tuning in for the first episode of 500 today. This was just kind of our kickoff episode talking about what's going on for the weekend for the GMR Grand Prix. Excited to follow along, talk about it. Make sure you please follow me on the Twitterverse. I am at Daily Craig Indy. And I'm at dailycraig.net and on YouTube. That's where these videos will be placed, on YouTube each and every day, talking about the 500, getting ready for the month of May. Thank you so much for joining me. And comment below. Let me know if you're going out to the track. Leave some pictures. Show some video about what's going on, and who do you got? I mean, who's going to take the poll? Let's hear your predictions. And then tomorrow night, what we'll do is we recap the day. We'll talk about the races that happened, and then we'll talk about the qualifying. We'll break it down. We'll see who's slotted where, and I'll give you my prediction for the race. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you tomorrow.